India's worst fears have come true, or at least it looks like that way. We don't have any official confirmation yet, but India's spearhead Jasprit Bumrah's participation in the T20 World Cup is very much in doubt. I know no one likes to hear these kind of news, but it is what it is. While the fans may take some time to move on from this news, the Indian team, I'm afraid, doesn't have that luxury. They need to think and think fast. While no one can fill Bumrah's shoes, someone would have to step up. But who will be that player? Let's look at the possible options India have at their disposal. First up, Mohammad Shami. The most likely replacement for Bumrah is Shami, or at least that's what fans think. Interestingly, but Shami hasn't played a T20 for India since last year's T20 World Cup. But he did play the other two formats. In 2022, Shami has taken 13 wickets in 5 tests at an average of 34.46. In 3 ODIs, he has picked up 4 wickets at an average of 29.25. But more importantly, Shami did a pretty good job for his IPL franchise, Gujarat Titans, who were the winners this year. Shami picked up 20 wickets in 16 matches, majority of them in the power play overs. Shami was also in the plans for Australia and the South Africa series, but he was down with COVID right before the first game in Mohali. He's on a recovery path and could very well get a chance in the World Cup, but we will have to wait and see if whether he is match fit or not. Second is Mohammed Siraj. Now, this is a very interesting option. Siraj has been named as Jasprit Bumrah's replacement for the ongoing South Africa series. But what's interesting to see here is that Siraj last played a T20I for India back in February against Sri Lanka in Dharamshala. Since then, he has never been in the white ball scheme of things for India. Siraj has also had a very mediocre IPL in 2022. He picked up just 9 wickets in the 15 matches he played at an economy of 10.08. Does this performance merit a callback to the T20 side for him? Well, Indian teams definitely think so. Siraj would have this series against the Proteas to prove his mettle and find a seat on that plane to Australia. And if the reports are to be believed, then in all likelihood, Siraj, with one more seamer, we will tell who further in the video, will also travel with the Indian team to Perth on October 6th. It means that Shami and Chahar already in the reserves. India are planning to have a strong backup ready. Third is Umesh Yadav. Umesh, who was the surprise pick for the Australia T20Is, got retained as Shami's replacement for the ongoing series against the Proteas too. Umesh had made his return to the Indian T20I side after a 3-year absence. Yes, a 3-year absence, and he suddenly found himself in the reckoning for the T20 World Cup spot. In the IPL, playing for Kolkata Knight Riders, he picked up 16 wickets in 12 matches at an economy of 7.06. However, many think that this is a step back instead of going forward. Even Akash Chopra had taken to Twitter to express his views, saying that the plans had gone awry for Team India. He tweeted, since the last World Cup, India has played loads of T20I games, but Mohammad Shami and Umesh Yadav didn't feature in any of them. And with just 4 weeks to the World Cup, both have become a part of the plans. Plans gone a little awry. Even skipper Rohit Sharma explained the reason behind going for Umesh Yadav first over a Siraj and even a Prasidh Krishna. Rohit said, guys like Umesh and Shami who have been bowling for a long time, they do not need to be playing a format to be considered. They have proven themselves as players in whichever format they have played. Guys like Umesh and Shami, if they are fit and fine, they will be called back. We don't need to look at their form. We saw how Umesh bowled in the IPL. Next up is Deepak Chahar. Deepak Chahar is also one of the front runners along with Shami to replace Bumrah in the main squad if Bumrah is eventually ruled out. Chahar showed his class in the first T20I against South Africa in Thiruvananthapuram. In his 4 overs, Chahar picked 2 wickets, giving away only 24 runs. That is an economy of 6. Pretty good, right? So, does he make it to the team straight away? Well, it's still tough to say that because Deepak has played very less T20Is this year, only 5. Yes, he even missed the IPL this year. So, while he may look good now, it may prove to be a little risky to try him out at the T20 World Cup in Australia. And finally, Umran Malik. Well, first thing first, Umran Malik is flying to Australia. Yes, he is the second seamer along with Siraj, who is getting an opportunity to travel down under with the team. Umran has played 18 T20Is this year and has taken 26 wickets at an economy of 9.44. Now, this may not be a splendid performance, but he has something which all the other Indian bowlers lack, especially now without Bumrah, and that is pace. He bowls fast, very fast, and having a good speed on the Australian decks can come in very handy. But is he ready for the big stage like the World Cup? That is the bigger question here. Playing 11 looks pretty far for him right now, but will he find a place in the squad? We will have to wait and see. Another rookie, Kuldeep Sen, is travelling with the team as a net bowler, while Prasidh Krishna and Mohsin Khan, both of whom had impressed in IPL 2022, are nursing injuries. One spot, too many names. It would be a headache for team management to pick the right one, and no matter who they pick, if God forbid he fails, a lot of questions would be raised. Team India is already being questioned for not handling Bumrah's injury well. But remember, the last time India played in Australia with their main players out with injuries, they returned with the Border Gavaskar Trophy after a historic win at the Gaba. Will the Indian team without Jadeja and Bumrah, and we hope the list ends here, be able to create history and lift their second T20I World Cup? Let's wait and see. Till then, you tell us which bowler can replace Bumrah in the squad. Do write to us in the comment section down below, or you can get in touch with us across all our social media platforms.